Hi. Hi. I'm starting already.
Sorry, I thought that you might be there, so I was just sitting here.
You know what I liked about over there is there's
Yeah,
some
sure.
nice light.
Yeah, sure.
Can I get you coffee or tea?
No, I'm good. I just had my lunch.
Okay, I'm gonna film us while we're walking here.
Sure.
You say your name is Aliya?
It's Aliya, but yeah, it's written as Aliya, so people call me Aliya, but it's Aliya.
Oh, okay, Aliya.
Yeah.
I noticed another name on your Facebook.
Yeah, so that's basically my religious name.
Oh, okay.
Okay, but I don't actually write it on my documents. It's only Aliya.
Okay.
But yeah, sometimes it's like Sayyida Aliya. But
Okay.
I keep it on my original documents as with Aliya only.
So Syed is the official name.
No, Aliya is my official name.
Aliya.
Sayyida is just a religious name that we add on with my name.
You know, I like this because there's lots of light right here. We can sit right here if that's okay for you.
Sure, I'll sit there.
Okay, perfect. So nice to meet you in person.
Absolutely mutual.
You are very kind to do this.
No, absolutely. I would love to.
Some people are a little shy.
No, I'm already from the, this industry, so I'm good with it.
You are from Pakistan.
Yeah, I'm from Pakistan.
So what I thought we could do together, this is a new friend I'm meeting because also of newcomers. We meet through that group, but we hadn't seen each other before in person. And Aliya was willing to share some of her story with us. And so we're going to learn together about her life, where she came from, what it was like growing up there, why she came to Vancouver, what her plans are for the future, things like that. Just general interest story kind of ideas, and then we'll share it in our YouTubes with you. You'll get to enjoy it, okay? So enough of me. Let's focus now on Aliya.
Yeah. So
where were you born?
So I'm born in Pakistan, Karachi. So we have Karachi is on the southern area.
Okay.
So I'm born there, raised up there, and yeah. So I belong from Karachi itself, but Pakistan is huge, right? So Karachi is my city. Yeah.
Big family, little family?
Oh yeah, we're a big family. We're 5 siblings, and my mom and dad, obviously. We're 4 sisters and 1 brother all together. And yeah, we're very connected. I'm a very family sort of a person, and yeah.
So when you're growing up in Karachi is a population of
more than that. We're huge, and we're an industrial area as well. So we're known as the hub of there. So we have a sea connecting to it. We have a lot of people from all around Pakistan come there for in terms of job searches. So we are good in that. We're huge in numbers.
Okay, so big industrial fishing. Was your family involved in fishing or any of that kind?
No, we love seafood. My father had always been bringing fish, seafood, and everything directly from the fish boards. But no, we don't usually do. My brother sometimes does it, but not us.
So what was it like growing up? You're 4 sisters and 1 brother?
Yes, it was.
So 6 total?
No. We're 5 total.
5 total. And a great home, because I can see from your smile that you love thinking about your family.
Yes.
Yeah?
So it was great growing up together. We are very family oriented. We're very connected. So all together, we have a lot of childhood memories, right? We were sisters, so we were always very connected, and all of the other things that we used to do. For example, in our culture, we have different festivals. Right now, Ramadan is coming up.
Okay.
So celebrating Ramadan, Eid, and everything. So all of them, since we grew up, we had special things related to each sibling, right? So I'm the youngest.
The baby. Yeah. So are you the spoiled one?
Oh yes, definitely. Yes, definitely. I am the spoiled one.
I don't think so.
No, I am. So I'm the youngest one. So it was mostly I've traveled the world with my family, with my parents. Not my siblings didn't get a chance to do so, but I was younger, so my family took me. My parents took me. So yeah, but every time it used to be something special. For example, during the Eid festival, we kind of made sure like buying dresses and all those other things. So with your sisters, it's like very fun, right? You're there. But then eventually when they start getting married, they start settling, so that once you're alone, you kind of miss all of that. And now coming here without anybody, so it's you kind of miss that culture back home, right?
So was this your first time coming to Vancouver, that you were on your own like this? Okay.
Yeah, I am a solo traveler. I've been doing solo traveling and doing internships internationally, but yeah, settling here with a perspective that it's long term, I'll be staying here for a longer time of period. Yeah, that's my first time, like coming for my international studies, so yeah.
So let's go.
Yes.
You're the baby.
Oh yes.
Right? Of 5.
Yes.
Great parents. Your dad brings fish delicacies direct from the fish board from the port.
Yeah.
Did you live in a suburb? Did you live right in the heart of the city? Was it noisy? Was it quiet? What was like life as you were a child?
So I sort of we're living in the area which is like a colony type, and we're a bit far away, not very far away from the main centers. Like we situate in the center actually, because my father belongs from a government, like he works in the
government. Yeah. What's he do with the government?
He's a pilot.
So for politicians, he flies them, or for the military?
No, just for like some politicians and the government itself, right?
Okay.
So we live in a society of bureaucrats, so that's where we live. So we're kind of separated, but yeah, not very noisy. It's a very peaceful area and all of that.
Is it compound-like? Yes.
Okay. We live in like apartments.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you, growing up, your friends were children of other government type families for the most part?
Yes, mostly.
Okay. So it's a closed community.
It's a very close community.
Protecting
We're very
each
close.
other?
Yes.
How do the people in Pakistan view the government right now, do you think, in general?
They're skeptical, right? So whenever situations they're gonna get worse for the people, like inflation rises or something, they get skeptical. They get like they get against the government, obviously, because you kind of have expectations and all. But then when things turn to get better, there's something new happening, people start loving it. So it's like a midway situation for many. But yeah, I'm not very into politics, but yeah, I do get it. Like they're skeptical and they're confused. And sometimes they're here and sometimes they're there, but that's a midway situation. But we're very happy, loving people. Like
the government
Pakistan
right now is popular with the majority of the people?
Oh yes, from the youth. With the youth, they are very much popular. With the youth especially, they have tried to target the youth as well. They're trying to bring in changes. So yeah, with the youth, they're very popular.
How did Pakistan handle the last 2 years, everything related to COVID? Was it very closed like much of the world, or did it stay fairly open, or what was it like?
Oh no, so in terms of us, we handled COVID really well. Like we did not have that much problem with it. We did end up closing a lot of borders. Like obviously we had to protect the people.
Right.
But in terms of that, people were traveling. I was traveling in COVID too because I love traveling. I had to go several places, but everything was completely good. Like people were taking precautions. Yeah, we were getting vaccinated, and yeah, so that's probably very good with it.
So you were able to keep going?
Yes.
And let's see, what else could we ask about growing up as a child? What were some of the games you played with the other children? What were the things you liked to do for fun?
So we were basically living in a compound, so we were very close. So we used to play all sort of different sports, from basketball to football, badminton, and we used to have our own like different things. Like in our culture, there's something known as not in our culture, but hopscotch, right?
Sure.
So yeah, different other things. We used to be very diverse, getting bicycles. If one person's gonna get bicycle, then all of the kids will get, So we used to be involved in a lot of things. But as like, I guess like with internet and everything, like video games and everything, so they kind of shrinked it. But yeah, we had a very wonderful childhood growing up.
You made some good lifelong friends that are back there now.
Oh yes. Yeah. Some are here. Obviously, some have traveled to the U.S. and some I've left behind. They're always in connections, and yeah. But yeah, we're very close in terms of our neighborhood.
What language do you speak in Pakistan? Is it
Urdu.
Urdu.
Urdu. Yeah.
So can you say something in Urdu to your friends that might watch this YouTube? Or there'll probably be a few YouTubes, because I like to do them around 10 to 15 minutes.
Yeah.
And I love this material, and I have many more questions.
Yeah. So I guess अगर तुम लोग ये देख रहे हो, so you guys are gonna, तुम लोगों को मेरी याद आती होगी, but I miss you guys too. So this is basically I'm telling them, if you're watching this, so you guys are gonna miss me, but I miss you guys too.
Oh, okay.
yeah.
So it's a mutual missing.
Yes.
And they will come visit you here, some of them, or
as long as, you know, they get the visas and everything, because for traveling to Canada, we're very we have to apply tourist visas and everything, so we need visas for like in most of the countries.
Okay.
So as long as they're going to be here, they're going to come along and meet me, obviously.
Okay.
Yeah.
Was it relatively safe growing up in Karachi?
Absolutely.
People today can go travel there, and as long
Absolutely.
as they use normal common sense
Yes,
precautions, you will be fine.
They will be absolutely fine. It's pretty safe.
The relation with Canada and Pakistan is pretty good.
It is good. It's in terms of like everything. It's fairly good, because I don't usually, as I told, I'm not into politics and everything.
Right.
But yeah, it's good. There are a lot of people over here. They're settling here. They're starting their families here and everything. But a lot of people I see then.